press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
The headlines: India and China have agreed to pull back their troops from a disputed region along their border. The troop realignment signals a thaw in the weeks-long standoff over the DOKLAM region. However, both India and China say their troops will continue to patrol in DOKLAM. The breakthrough comes just days before Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is to travel to China for a summit of the BRICS countries next month. BRICS comprises of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. China and India have on several occasions come close to military confrontation over DOKLAM in recent years. The two countries once fought a deadly war in the 1960s over the territorial dispute. We'll cross over to New Delhi, joined by Mr. Uday Baksha, Director of Society for Policy Studies. Thank you so much for being with us. Tell us about this row between these two countries. What can be done to bring about some type of agreement that we do not see this flare up so much?
Well, first of all, I'd like to place the DOKLAM issue in context, which is that this particular territory is currently claimed by both Bhutan and China, and the plateau, the DOKLAM plateau as it is called both by Bhutan and India, is something that remains at this point in time disputed between these two countries. India comes into the picture because if you look at the topography of that region, there is what is called as a tri-junction, like a V for Victor, and this is where the territory is differently claimed by India, China and Bhutan. So around early June, China was constructing a military road into the DOKLAM plateau, and this was resisted by Bhutan. That is when the tension gradually built up, and because of a certain treaty obligation, India came to the assistance of Bhutan, and that is how you had the proximity between the Indian border personnel and the Chinese border personnel. Now this has remained unresolved for more than 3 months, and today both governments have announced what they have described as a disengagement. Personally, as an analyst, I welcome this. It's a very significant development because India and China have a lot at stake, both bilaterally and for Asia. And I think it is to the credit of the political leadership on both sides that they have agreed to disengage, but the patrols will continue, meaning the Bhutanese army and the border personnel, the Chinese border personnel and the Indian border personnel will continue the patrols they had done before the 16th of June. And China has agreed to take back the road construction equipment, which was the origin of the tension in DOKLAM. So I would describe this as a win-win situation all around.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Uday Baksha, Director of Society for Policy Studies.